And we're back for another episode of On the Bench presented by the Bench Market. Glad to be joined by Vees Captain David Silye. And David, it's been a big couple of weeks for you, obviously. Last week being named captain of the Vees. I just want to get your thoughts about that and obviously a big moment for yourself.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely excited. Kind of being my final year, getting a chance to kind of take that role. So no, I'm looking forward to it this year.
So obviously, a guy from out east, Arnprior, Ontario, a smaller town. Kind of give everybody a feel of what that city's like.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a small farm town outside of Ottawa, and there's not much there. It's 7,500 people, so everyone knows everyone, but it's a close knit community, and it's kind of fun just to kind of know all your friends, hang out every day together, and you know what's going on every time.
So obviously you went from there to Nanaimo and then up here to Penticton. Has it been nice kind of being in smaller towns, being from one back in Ontario?
Yeah, definitely. You kind of get that community feel, like I said, and obviously the fan support in a smaller community is outstanding. So, yeah, no, I've enjoyed my time in both places for sure.
What's the best thing to do in Arnprior?
Oh God, there's literally not much. I think our Friday night consists of just going to Tim Hortons and just sitting in the parking lot. So, if that gives you an idea of it, there's not much to do there.
I know coming into this season you drove here with Connor Hutchison, Vees defenseman. Are you guys still friends after that?
Definitely. There's a few things that kind of get on my nerves a little bit about him, but no, he's a great guy, and we're still getting along so far.
Obviously, the long trip helps bonding clearly, and that's what this team's kind of done the last little bit with the dragon boating challenge last Sunday. For yourself, what was one of the biggest things that you take away from that? And obviously, getting a chance to be there with your teammates and trying to kind of row in unison with your teammates. I'm sure there were some people that were pretty comical throughout that whole event.
Yeah, definitely. We had some characters in our group, but yeah, no, it was cool. It's fascinating to see how you have to work as a team, and as soon as one guy starts going on his own page, it kind of messes up the whole thing. So I thought it really kind of opened my eyes anyway to see everyone has to stick to their role and kind of work as a team.
Obviously, everybody's got things that they like, and some people have a sweet tooth, some people have some guilty pleasures. What's David Silye's guilty pleasure?
I definitely got a big sweet tooth. I love pie, I love ice cream from Dairy Queen. A little soft serve is probably my favorite treat, but yeah, definitely a sweet tooth.
So ice cream's the go-to?
Yeah, definitely. Dipped cone from Dairy Queen.
So obviously, coming into this season as the captain, there's big expectations, but there's also some things that you can notice throughout the team, including hair. And I want to ask you, obviously it's only been a little bit, but who has the best hair on the Vees?
Best hair on the team. No, I know Max got some pretty wild hair. I'm not sure if I'd call it the best hair, but he's got some wild hair going on there.
So not necessarily the best, but just wild?
Yeah, no, he's got the curls going on. It's a lot curlier than mine, but yeah, I think he's been growing out for a year, just over a year now, and it's starting to get a little out of hand.
So if you were to be stranded on an island with one of your teammates to be resourceful to try and get you off that island, who would you pick?
I don't know. I think maybe Hutch. He's got a little mind that works fascinating. I don't know. He comes up with some creative ideas, so I think I'd go with Hutch.
You think he could help you out in a reasonable amount of time?
I think so. I mean, we might yell at each other a little bit, but I think we would be able to do it.
I know, obviously, you've been to the Bench Market before. What is one of your go-tos there?
Yeah, I've been a few times, and I think I have to say the mac and cheese hot dog was my favorite. It was outstanding.
Appreciate your time. Thanks for this, David.
Right, thank you.
Join me next week when we have Jay O'Brien, Vees assistant captain, on the bench, presented by the Bench Market.